awake, ain't she?
No, Laura keeping us awake.
You want to make something out of it?
How about making a pancake now, too?
Oh my goodness, they're fighting and I won't get no sleep all night. Oh my goodness,
Pipe down, all you. Go back to sleep. It's all right, Molly. Annie's here.
It was my mama, Annie. We was riding on the ferry boat and she was holding me up to see all the big ships. And then I couldn't find her no more.
Blow. It was only a dream. Now you gotta go back to sleep. It's after 3 o'clock.
Annie, read me her note.
Again? Please? Sure, Molly.
Here it comes again.
Please take good care of our little darling. Her name is Annie.
We left half the silver locket around her neck and kept the other half, so that when we come back for her, you'll know that she's our baby.
oh my goodness, now they're laughing.
All right, do you want to sleep with your teeth inside of your mouth or out?
Gee, I dream about having a mother and father again. But you're lucky. You really got him.
I know. Somewhere. Maybe far away, or maybe real nearby. He may be pouring her coffee. She may be straining his tie. Maybe in a house all hidden by a hill. She's sitting playing piano,
Sitting in a village.
Bet you they're young, bet you they're smart. Got ashtrays and wine. Why should they be? Their one mistake was giving up me. So maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me Good night, Pepper. Good night, Jazzy. Betcha he reads, betcha she sews. Maybe she's made me a closet of clothes. Maybe they're stripped as straight as a line. Don't really care as long as they're mine. So maybe now this prayer's the last one of its kind. Won't you please come get your baby?
Now what?
Running away.
Oh my goodness.
My folks are never coming for me. I gotta go find them.
Annie, you're crazy. This man will capture you.
And she might give you the paddle.
I don't care. I'm getting out of here. All right, I'm ready. Wish me luck. Good luck, Annie.
So long, dumbbell, and good luck.
Get up. Get up.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Turn around. I said turn around.
Are you gonna hit me?
Have I ever hit you?
No, but you always threaten to, and that's worse.
I know. Now what do you say? What do you say?
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
Rotten orphan.
I'm not an orphan. My mother and father left a note saying they loved me, and they were coming back for me.
That was 1922. This is 1933. So you are an orphan. Now for this one's shenanigans, you'll all get down on your knobby little knees and clean this dump up till it shines like top of the Chrysler building.
But it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Ha! Get to work.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Now, why any kid would want to be an orphan, I'll never know.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Steady treated, we get tricked. Steady kisses, we get kicked. It's a hard knock life. Got no folks to speak of, so it's a hard knock row. We haul cotton blankets, instead of wool, empty bellies. Instead of wool, it's a hard knock life. Don't it feel like the wind is always howling? What's the day that we want so it's howling? It's easier than putting up a fight. No one stays when your dreams at night get creepy. No one cares if you grow or if you shrink.
No one cries when your eyes are wet and weepy.
From the crying, you would think this place would sing. Oh, empty belly life, rotten smelly life, full of sorrow life, no tomorrow life. Santa Claus we never see. Santa Claus, what's that movie? No one cares for you, a smidge, when you're in an orphanage. It's a hard knock life. You'll stay up till this dump shines like the top of the Chrysler building. Yank the whiskers from her chin, jab her with a safety pin, make her drink a Mickey pin. I love you, Miss Hannigan. Get me to work. Rip them bags. I said, get to work. It's a hard knock life for us. Merry Christmas. Hard life for us. Merry Christmas. Cares for you, a smidge. When you're in an orphanage, it's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life. It's the hard knock life.
Good morning, children.
Good morning, Miss Hannigan.
Well,
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
you! What are you doing in there?
Nothing.
Get her out of there. Your days are numbered. All right, breakfast.
Hot mush? Yuck!
No, not hot mush.
Yay!
Cold mush. And after your mush, you'll go to your sewing machine. There's an order of dresses to finish. You have to work straight through to midnight.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Bundle. Laundry's supposed to come at this hour.
Laundry man.
Morning, Bundles.
Morning, kids. Fresh sheets once a month, whether you need or not. Hey, Aggie. How's the pretty skirt out?
Annie? Annie?
Annie ain't here.
What do you mean Annie ain't here?
She just went with Mr. Bundles.
In the laundry cart.
Bundles, come back and lose my license. Please, please. Go for Hard Knock Life Training.
But we're gonna have to pay.
Gonna get our faces slapped.
Gonna get our knuckles wrapped.
It's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life.
It's the Hard Knock Life.
Thanks, Bundle.
Now remember, Annie, you have to go back to the orphanage.
Apples, 2 for nickel.
Excuse me, sir, but could you donate an apple to the orphan's picnic?
Why not? No one's buying anyone.
Gee, thanks, mister.
Compensation. What's the orphan's name?
Soon as I take a bite.
Now I understand why your mom didn't want to do it. We're at
You seen any stray mutts around here?
No, sir.
Good. There must be running wild with its ants.
Hey, there's one they didn't get. They're after you, ain't they? Well, they're after me too. But I ain't gonna let them get you or me. Everything's gonna be fine. For the both of us. If not today, well, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrows till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, I love ya, tomorrow, you're always a day away. A stray? Oh no, officer, he's my dog. His name? His name is Sandy, that's right. I call him Sandy because of his nice sandy color.
Well, why don't you call him?
Well, you see, officer, I just got him and sometimes...
Call him.
Sandy! Come here, Sandy! Come here! Good Sandy! Good old Sandy!
Next time you take him out, I want him on a leash and with a license, or else he goes to the pound.
Yes, sir, I understand.
Now, get along with you before you catch your death cold in this weather.
Oh, I don't mind the weather. Sandy. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so
Yeah.
We found your runaway.
Oh, thank you, officer.
Found her down by the river in one of them Hoover mills with a bunch of bums. Had a mangy moat with her too, but he got away.
Oh, poor pumpkin, out there in the freezing cold with just that thin sweater. You could have caught influenza. Thank you so much again, officer.
All in the line of duty. Good afternoon, Miss Anian.
Good afternoon, officer. You're not going to get out of this house till 1953. And now, you get to clean the floor with this.
Nothing?
Yep, just your bare hands. Are you glad to be back now? Huh?
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Liar! What's the one thing I always taught you? Never tell a lie! Yes.
Miss, I'm Grace Rowe, private secretary to Oliver Warbucks.
The Olive Warbucks?
Yes, but that doesn't really matter. Mr. Warbucks would like to rent an orphan for the Christmas holidays.
Oh, okay, yes.
Don't worry, I have all the paperwork to do so.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, what sort of orphan did he have in mind?
Well, she should be friendly and intelligent.
Mississippi, capital M-I-double-S-I, Mississippi.
Everyone knows how to spell Mississippi, brat.
And cheerful.
Shut up! And how old?
Oh, age doesn't really matter. Say 8 or 9, 10, 11. Yes, 11 would be perfect. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Mr. Warbucks prefers dark-haired children.
11. Dark hair? Sorry, we don't have any orphans like that here.
Well, what about this orphan right here?
Oh, Annie? No, you don't want Annie.
Why wouldn't I want Annie?
Because she's a drunk.
Annie, would you like to spend 2 weeks at Mr. Warbucks' home?
I would love to.
You can have any orphan here, but not Annie.
Miss Hannigan, perhaps I should call the Board of Orphans and...
Fine. If it's Annie you want, it's Annie you get.
Oh, it's Annie I want.
Oh, boy.
Now, if you'll just grab her coat, we'll be on our way.
She don't have no coat.
Then we'll buy her one.
Oh boy, I can hardly believe it.
She can hardly believe it.
Come, Annie, Mr. Warbucks' limousine is outside.
Hey kids, I'm getting out for Christmas. I'll write to you.
Someday I'll land in that nut house with all the nuts and the squirrels. They'll stay tucked away until the prohibition of
Good afternoon, Miss Farrell.
Good afternoon, Drake. Everyone.
Good afternoon, miss.
Has Mr. Warbucks arrived yet?
No, he should be here in a minute.
Do you really live here or is this a train station?
No, we really live here. No, what would you like to do first?
The floors. I'll scrub them first. Then I'll get to the windows.
No, Annie, you don't understand. You don't have to do any cleaning while you're here. You're our guest, and for the next 2 weeks, you're going to have a swell time. So Sue will pick out all your clothes. Your bath is drunk on Mrs. Green. And that comes in to make your bed.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
When you wake
Hello, everybody.
Sir,
Good afternoon, Mr. Warbucks.
It's good to be home.
how was your flight from Chicago?
Not bad. Only took 11 hours. Grace,
Yes, sir.
messages.
President Roosevelt would like you to call him at the White House.
I'll get back to him tomorrow. All right, good to see y'all again. And Grace, if you can get your notepad. Who is that?
Mr. Warbucks, sir, this is Annie, the orphan that'll be staying with us for Christmas.
That's not a boy. All orphans are boys.
No, sir, you just said orphan, so I chose a girl.
Well, I suppose she'll have to do. Annie, huh? Annie what?
Oh, it's just Annie, Mr. Warbucks, sir. I haven't got any last name. I'm sorry I'm not a boy.
Not at all. I couldn't be happier. Grace, we saw on the figures tonight. What are we going to do with this child?
Well, it is her first night here, sir.
Annie, I guess we ought to do something special on your first night. Would you like to go to a movie?
Gee, I've never been to one.
All right, Grace will take you.
Yes, sir.
Gee,
What?
I just thought you were gonna take me.
Oh no, I'm afraid I'll be far too busy.
Gee.
Now, Annie, I've just been away for 6 weeks, and when a man is running a multi-billion-dollar corporation...
Oh, it's okay. I understand.
Drake, get our coats.
Gee!
Grace will come too, of course.
Yes, sir.
Forget about the diction night. You can take Annie to the movies. You can move a little faster, if you don't mind.
Sorry, sir.
Smell those bus fumes. There's no air like the air in New York City. Come on, slowpokes, we gotta get to the Roxy before the prices change. I'm not made out of money, you know. I see the shimmer of Times Square, the pulse, the beat, the drive, and I see. You might say that I swear, but when I come alive, the city's bright as a candy arcade. It blinks, it tilts, it rings. To think that I've lived here all of my life and never seen these things. NYC, the whole world keeps coming. By bus, by train, you can't explain their yet for. Three bucks, 2 bags, 1 beer. NYC, I give you fair warning. Up there in lights, I'll be. Go ask the Gersh with their confident heart, the place they love the best. Though California pays big for their art, their fan mail comes addressed to NYC. Tomorrow a penthouse that's way up high. Tonight, though why not? It's NYC. NYC, you're standing room only. You cram your spill the champ. Amen for NYC. Quiet out there. Popcorn. What do you say to some popcorn? I haven't had popcorn since. Giving, don't fight. Good girl, good night. Sleep tight in NYC.
Hannigan.
What's the matter? Warwick's fed up with Annie already?
On the contrary, Miss Hannigan, these need to be signed and sent to the Board of Orphans no later than 10 tomorrow morning.
What for?
Well, because Mr. Warbucks is so taken with Annie, he would like to adopt her.
Annie, the daughter of a millionaire.
Oh, no. She'd be the daughter of a billionaire.
Would you excuse me for a moment? Just hold on. Got any more wonderful news?
Merry Christmas, Miss Hannigan.
Hi, Sis. Long time no see.
Rooster, they finally let you out of prison? What are we in for this time?
Some old geezer, and he said I sold him out $1,100.
Why'd he say that?
Cause business will him out of $1,100.
Sis, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine from
Jersey City.
Rooster, do me a favor. Get out of here.
Wait a minute.
So, who was that blondie I bumped into when I came in? Looks like she had a couple of dollars.
She works for Olive Warbucks.
The Apple Bucks.
Yep. Annie, one of our orphans from here, is getting adopted by him.
From Orphan.
Yeah, living in a lap of luxury, while the two other Hannigan kids ended up on his skids.
It ain't fair how we scrounge work for your $4 while she gets $4, the little brat. It ain't fair, this here life is driving me mad. While we get peanuts, she's living fast.
Maybe she wants to be that little lady.
To getting more bucks instead of less. Maybe we fix the game with something shady.
Where does that put us?
Give you one guess. Yes! Easy Street. Easy Street. Annie is the key and the bridge. Yes, the ring. Easy Street. Easy Street. That's where we're gonna be.
Yes, Mr. President. Look, listen. No, I'm not asking for your help. I just really think we need to do something about it. All right, we'll talk about it on Friday. Listen, why don't we bury the hatchet and you and Mrs. Roosevelt come for Christmas Eve? You will? Wonderful. Bye, Mr. President. Find out what the Democrats eat.
Yes, sir.
The package from Tiffany's.
Arrived this morning.
Good. I'm going to give it to her and tell her I want to adopt her.
She's going to be the happiest little girl in the whole world.
We'll get her down here.
Annie!
Hi, Annie. Can we have a man-to-man talk?
You're sending me back to the orphanage, aren't you?
Of course not. Annie, both of my parents died before the age of 10. So I told myself someday, one way or another, I was going to be rich. Very rich.
That was a good idea.
I know. But I've lately realized something. No matter how much money you've got, if you're alone, you might as well be broke. I was in Tiffany's yesterday and picked something up for you.
For me?
Yes,
Thanks.
Annie. It's a silver locket. I noticed that old broken one you always wear, so I told myself I'm gonna get this kid a nice new locket. And I'll just take this old
No,
one
I
off
don't
and-
want a new one.
Annie, what is it?
This locket. My mom and dad left it when they left me at the orphanage. And a note too. They're coming back for me. I know I'm real lucky staying with you for Christmas and all, but the one thing I want in all the world is to find my mother and father again and to be like,
Warbucks will find your parents. If he has to put everybody in his organization on the job, pull every political string that there is to pull.
Up to and including the White House. Now, Annie, give me your locket.
Mr. Warbucks.
It'll be all right. It'll be our best clue. I'll have the FBI trace it and find out who bought it.
I might be beating my mom and dad again. I gotta write about this to the kids.
starring your old softie, Bert Healy. And thank you, Oliver Warbucks. It was really nice of you to drop by.
Thank you, Bert Healy.
So, Oliver Warbucks, I understand you have something to tell us about little Annie here.
Yes, Bert Healy. I am conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents. Furthermore, I am offering a certified check for $50,000 to anyone who can prove that there's Annie's parents. Drop the page.
Wow. So, Annie's parents, if you're listening in, write to Oliver Warbucks, care of this station. Thank you, Oliver Warbucks.
Thank you, Bert Healy.
Well, I see by the old clock on the wall that another one of our favorite radio Thursday night specials has gone by faster than you can say oxygen. This is your old softie, Mrs. Healy's Boys, saying, until next week, same time, same station, good night.
I wish I was on the radio.
Me too. Who wants to be on the double radio?
I do. So for all the hours of smiles, this is Bert Healy saying... Hey, home and hey, dapper dad, you both got your style, but probably they're never fully dressed, and not a smile. Your clothes may be low, crumbly, they stand out a mile, but probably
$50,000 award. What I couldn't do with $50,000.
Come on, Lily.
I'm sorry, I left my hat in the car. Nobody always in such a hurry.
We have to do this.
You think this getup will really please your sister? I don't know if she'll actually believe it.
My sister won't. We will fool my sister. She's clueless.
That's okay, she doesn't know $1 from a quarter. So we end up way to her apartment? Oh wait, she doesn't have an apartment, she works at an orphanage.
I was wrong. You're the clueless one.
Ugh.
Oh, come on.
Okay, I'm coming. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, that's natural.
Excuse us, ma'am. Do you run this here orphanage?
Yeah, I live here actually.
I thought so. Ma'am, would you work in here in that school?
Yeah.
Well, we had terrible troubles back then, and we had to leave a baby girl here on the front stoop.
And a little girl, Annie.
Wait, you're Annie's parents? I can hardly believe it. Wait, where'd you say you come from again?
A little farm up in Canada. They've got a lot of chickens, ducks, geese, roosters, cock-a-doodle-doo. Gotcha, sis.
What? Rooster? I would have never known it was even 1,000 years.
Fooled ya, Aggie, and we're gonna fool Warbucks too.
Get ourselves 50,000 big ones.
What's in it for me?
Three-way split? Half.
Half?
Half. Okay, 25 grand each, but we gotta do it fast. Get the money, get the kid, get out of town.
The kid's the problem. What are we gonna do with her afterward?
Yeah.
No problem. When I want something to disappear, it disappears.
Let's not.
For good.
And where are we gonna go afterward? Oh,
That's right.
yeah.
Miss Farrell?
I'm so sorry, Annie. I've spoken to hundreds of people, all of them claiming to be your parents, but they were all liars and fakes.
Oh, gee.
Are you certain?
Yes, sir, none of them knew about the locket.
I was sure I was going to find my mother and father again.
Mr. Warbuck, sir, this has just come by special messenger from the
FBI.
Ah, finally. Agent Gunderson located the manufacturer in Utica, New York.
That's good.
Over 90,000 were sold and made.
Oh.
And I'm afraid the FBI doesn't think there's a chance in a million of finding your parents through the locket. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You tried. The kid can go along with no folks. You didn't turn out so bad.
Grace,
Yes, sir.
do you have those legal papers I gave to you the other day?
Right here.
Annie, I want to adopt you.
Adopt me?
Yes or no?
If I can't find my real mother and father, there's no one in the world I'd rather have as a father than you, Mr. Warbucks.
Annie, this isn't just going to be an adoption. It's going to be a celebration, and you can have anyone in the world to come to it. Who would you like?
Well, I like Miss Farrell, Mr. Drake, and Mrs. Pugh. Well, everybody here.
Drake,
Yes, sir.
tell the staff to get spiffed up for Annie's adoption party.
Yes, sir.
Annie, this isn't just going to be an adoption. It's going to be a celebration. I'm the luckiest man in the world.
And I'm the luckiest kid.
Together at last, together forever. We're tied in knots, they never can sever. I don't need sunshine now to turn my skies to blue. I don't need anything but you. Yesterday was plain awful. You can say that again. Yesterday was plain awful. But that's not now. That's then. I'm poor as a mouse. I'm richer than Midas. But nothing on earth could ever divide us. And if tomorrow I'm an apple seller too, I don't need anything, anything, anything. I don't need anything but you.
Excuse us, folks.
Look, Shirley, there's our Annie. Who are you?
Excuse me, but we've seen a lot of people today claim
I'm sure everyone is proof of who we are. Here's Annie's birth certificate and our driver's license.
Name Anne Elizabeth Mudge, born to Ralph and Shirley Mudge, October 28th, 1922.
1922? That's my birthday.
Ralph, look, she's wearing a locket.
We left half the silver locket when you left her in the orphanage. Kept the other half. It fits perfect.
What was her name?
Annie Mudge.
Annie Mudge.
Well, this is wonderful news.
Drake? Drake? Champagne.
You're my mother and father?
We also heard about this check sort of thing on the radio.
Do you need it?
I mean, no, not really.
On the other hand, with $500,000, we can afford to bring
Annie up right in the country.
Well, would you mind if Annie stayed till Christmas Eve?
Whatever you prefer, sir.
Bye, Annie. I like it so much. Let's get immortal.
Until tomorrow, honey, and you'll be spending the rest of your life with us.
Okay.
We got him.
We've just heard the most wonderful news. Annie has found her parents. I propose a toast to Annie Mudge.
To Annie Mudge. Sir, I'm sorry, but I have a feeling I've seen that Ralph Mudge before, that he's not who he says he is.
Then I won't give up till we're certain. Up to and including the White House, even if he is a Democrat.
You know, sir, we're really just like everybody else.
You like them too, huh? been up all night, dear. FBI men coming and going. And did you know Mr. President's here?
Really?
Mr. President!
Merry Christmas, President Roosevelt.
Merry Christmas, Annie. Annie, early this morning, FBI Director Hoover contacted me with some very upsetting news. He succeeded in tracing the identity of your parents.
Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
No, dear. David and Margaret Bennett.
But
Annie.
Annie, your parents passed away a very, very long time ago.
so you're saying that I'm an orphan after all?
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I know they would have come back for me if they weren't.
I love you, Annie Bennett.
I love you too. Now, who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
Well, the birth certificate could have easily been forged, but nobody knew about the login besides us.
And Miss Hannigan too?
And Miss Hannigan.
Mr. Warbucks, children from the orphanage.
And Miss Hannigan.
Oh, Miss Hannigan, I'm delighted to see you.
Same here, and I know use anywhere.
Sure you
Look, there's presents here for all of us.
I'd like you to meet my staff. This is Miss Farrell.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Met her.
I'm forgetting that sometimes. Sorry. That's Miss Carroll. That's Mr. President. And this is my butler, Drake.
Mr. Warbucks, this has just come by special messenger from the FBI.
Ah, finally, it all fits.
Good morning.
Merry Christmas, one and all.
Merry Christmas.
We came to pick up Annie.
And the check?
Ah, the check. $50,000 certified.
Certified. Paid to the order of the jig is up?
Yes, the jig is up. Daniel Francis Hannigan.
Also known as Rooster Hannigan, also known as Ralph Mudge, also known as Danny the Dip.
Louisa, you will.
No, please. Please. Aggie did it too.
I've never seen these people till yesterday.
Come off it, Aggie.
Shut up, Lily.
Oh, please. No. Oh, no.
Get out of here. Let me go. Annie, tell them how good and nice I always was to you.
Gee, sorry, Miss Hannigan. Well, remember the one thing you always taught me? Never tell a lie.
Brat.
Miss Hannigan is gone for good.
And you won't have to do work anymore.
Yes, girls, for you and perhaps for all of us, this is the beginning of a wonderful new life. A new deal. Warbucks, I like that, a new deal.
So do I, Franklin, a new deal.